Ain't nothing wrong with my microphone. Shut the fuck up.
Stop coming on here hating before I block your ass. Bro, I quit. Let me block this dude. Bro, ain't nothing wrong with my sound check, bro, because I did a sound check. So since you trying to come on here and troll, your ass is out of here, bitch. Now what? I was trying to set up an interview with Martin Bacoli, but some things was going on because he is like either in Scotland or Africa. So we gonna try to set up the interview with him once again, maybe try later on today. Shout out to the homie, Trick Noty for trying to arrange the interview. So we gonna try to get him on here again. So I got some other things coming up as well. So as I, before I was interrupted by somebody trying to be funny, trying to troll. I don't know why people come on here trolling. Okay, you want the attention, you want 30 seconds of attention before I block you, cool. Fine with me. Fine with me. So, where do I begin? I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's safe to say that Ryan Garcia is just going to settle. Eventually, he's going to let this play out a little bit longer, and he's going to settle out of court just like he decided not to have a hearing to explain his side of the story on why he tested positive for PEDs. Ryan Garcia been playing his delusional fans for a fool. But for some reason, they want to rally behind him and try to protect a cheater, a guy that got caught cheating and basically attacked Devin Haney, who did everything he was supposed to do. Who gives a fuck about you having an issue with Devin Haney suing him? That didn't happen to you. Devin Haney was the one who was in the ring with Ryan Garcia, who cheated, who got caught cheating. You guys wouldn't say that if that happened to you. You guys never keep the same energy. You guys never keep the same energy. And when I say the black community, if there's a black community, you guys are so disappointing. You guys are weak. You guys are so weak. And you content creators, you guys are cowards. You make me sick to my stomach, man. To see y'all taking up for a dude that cheated against a black man and then said all kind of racist stuff. Y'all defending a racist? Y'all mad at Devin Haney? But you ain't mad at Ryan Garcia? And then you trying to defend him? Or you not speaking on the fact that he said that racist stuff? Like something is seriously wrong with y'all. And y'all black men wonder why we're not respected, and you wonder why our women don't respect us, because you don't show no leadership. You don't stand tall. You don't stand strong. You sitting up rally behind a cheating ass Mexican. Like, man, get out of here. So now all of a sudden, Vada has flaws. So now because they caught Ryan Garcia, something is wrong with it. But nothing wasn't wrong with it when it was catching everybody else. So now all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia, I don't want to take Vada. It's unethical. Like, dude, get out of here, bro. You just further showing that you cheated and that you were a habitual liar. Not to mention the bitch part in it. Like I said, I don't see how anybody can defend Ryan Garcia and support Ryan Garcia. It just shows your moral standards, your moral compass. You don't have any. And it shows your racism and your bigotry. As long as the black fighter loses to the Mexican fighter, it's all good. No matter how he lost to the dude. I know. At the end of the day, you bothered at the fact that Ryan Garcia cheated. And to me, Ryan Garcia is showing me that there's a lack of confidence. He got his whole card pulled. Keep in mind, Ryan Garcia said earlier, they could test me 24 hours a day. Okay, well, now all of a sudden, what changed? What changed? You scared that they're going to find something else in your system besides PEDs? This is why I say, this is why I'm not really in no groups. This is why I'll operate on my own, man. Now, all of a sudden, people talking about, oh, well, maybe we should, like I said, people always create a fake wave. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not riding the fake wave. I'm sorry, I don't do narratives. Hypothetically, hypothetics. I don't do that. I go by what was presented, what we found out. We know Ryan Garcia got caught. Ryan Garcia been making up all this man. And the thing is, how could you believe anything this dude says when this man got caught in several lies on how he tested positive? First, he was like, "Oh, I didn't. Oh, it was this supplement, it was that supplement," and then the supplement companies themselves took legal action or threatened to take legal action against Ryan Garcia because he was lying. But you support a dude, like I said, man, hilarious. You cannot make this stuff up. I mean, at the end of the day, Ryan should just say, hey, man, I just don't want to take 24-hour testing and I don't want to rematch because I'm not sure I can beat Devin Haney on the up and up. And it's so funny that people make all these comments about, oh, Devin Haney has pillow fist and all this kind of stuff. He doesn't have good defense and all this kind of shit. But here's the thing, though. Ryan Garcia quit. Devin Haney kept getting up. He surrendered to Tank. Devin Haney went the whole 12 rounds. Now, whether you believe that he was getting help from the referee or whatever the case may be, he went 12 rounds. And then for people to say that Ryan Garcia dominated you, a damn lie. Ryan Garcia won like the first round, and then Devin won like 6 straight rounds. The knockdowns is the only reason why Ryan Garcia won a majority decision, or he won a split decision, something like that. I forgot, but at the end of the day, that's the only reason why he wanted to sit up there and say that he got dominated by Ryan Garcia. What fight was you guys watching? What type of drugs are you on? What fight was you watching? Devin Haney was on his way to clearly outboxing Ryan Garcia to a decision. All this stuff about the hook and all this kind of stuff, ain't nobody trying to hear that stuff. Please don't try to sit up here and try to insult people who understand boxing. It's null and void, doesn't matter. Because you know that right hook was enhanced. What's up? What's up, CB? That right hand was that hook was enhanced. The left hook was enhanced because Ryan Garcia has something in the system and all this stuff about the amounts. No, that was what was left of him trying to flesh it out. Like I said, now all of a sudden he's anti-VADA. Oh, because you got caught, you don't want to do VADA testing. Must be efficient enough because it caught your ass. Like I said, Ryan Garcia had a legal IV. He came in overweight. Okay. He said he'd do whatever it takes. He pretty much told us he said he'd do anything to win. And then Ryan Garcia, his newfound fan base, most of them was picking him to lose to Devin Haney. They did not believe in him. Then all of a sudden, Devin Haney got exposed. His career is over and all this kind of stuff. Devin Haney, like I said, is the hottest thing smoking. It's funny how all y'all have this issue with Devin Haney is supposed to hate him and all this kind of stuff. And I keep telling Bill, stop talking to everybody, giving them juice. Please stop talking to that goofy ass cornball from, that goofy ass cornball. I ain't going to say his name. The dude that was crying about losing his job. That dude is a lame. He's a goofy. Please stop talking to dudes like him because he's a goofball. This is the same dude that tried to accuse Terrence Crawford of cheating against Errol Spence. No, he just beat Errol Spence's ass from pillar to post. Bill, please stop going on these outlets. Please stop talking to dudes like that goofball, those two goofballs from Dallas. Stop talking to that goofy light-skinned dude. Stop talking to him. He's a lame. And stop talking to that dude that be on Twitter who don't know nothing about boxing. So please, Bill, stop giving these dudes juice. For real, Bill. Stop giving these dudes juice. And like I said before, y'all keep making these videos about Devin Haney and saying that his career is over, but why you keep making videos about it? Obviously, Devin Haney is paying you dudes rents. He paying y'all rent. He paying y'all child support. He helping y'all trick with $10 hoes. You know, he helping y'all take chicks to, you know, to basically Chili's instead of Denny's. So please stop the cap. And once again, I don't see no videos going in on Ryan Garcia saying how suspicious he looks, saying that he don't want to do VADA testing no more. Of course you don't want to do it no more because you got caught. You got caught and you tried to insult people's intelligence. My intelligence wasn't insulted because I knew you were lying. You were lying from the gate. You were lying from the gate. You took that stuff. You didn't have every lie that you tried to come up with, got exposed, got debunked, and it blew up in your face. You took a plea deal because you didn't want to have a hearing because it probably would reveal even more telling information about you because you was looking at a 2-year suspension. So that's why you pleaded. If you didn't have nothing to hide, why did you take a deal? Okay? All this stuff about, oh, like, dude, talking about you got framed and all this kind of stuff. Please, man. Devin Haney and them ain't got no time to sit up here and like, for real, how would they get access to anything that how would they be able to put some kind of supplement in your drink or your food that would cause you to test positive for PEDs? Dude, do you think we stupid? See, what's going on now, the reason why a lot of these content creators that defended Ryan Garcia, I noticed there ain't no videos getting made about Ryan Garcia rejecting VADA. Oh, and Ellie said back, you a fraud too. So now because Devin Haney team, you know, was the victim of somebody cheating, now all of a sudden you have to question VADA. Now all of a sudden you have to question their testing regimen. Okay. I don't even know why people even listen to Ryan Garcia at this point. I think what it really is psychologically, a lot of these people are bothered by the fact that Ryan Garcia got caught. So they trying to make it Devin Haney's fault. The person you should be mad at is Ryan Garcia. That's the person you should be mad at. Ryan Garcia is the one that popped dirty for PEDs. It wasn't Devin Haney, but we know if Devin Haney had popped dirty for PEDs, it would be an outcry. They would be calling for his head. They would be saying Devin Haney need to be suspended and all this kind of stuff. But then it's funny, now you got Teofimo accusing George Kambosos of being on PEDs. Now you don't hear people talk about, he need to take his loss like a man. So where's the Teofimo should take his loss like a man stuff? Where's that? I told you it's easy to expose you content creators. You guys are narrative pushers. You're not about boxing and real journalism. You're about views and subscribers and people that don't know nothing really about boxing, who don't really follow the sport, who are casuals, and they get their knowledge and they try to learn knowledge from a lot of these content creators that be sitting up here lying. That's all this is. That's all this is about. You've been like I said, it says a lot about you. What lie has Devin Haney told post Ryan Garcia fight? I'll wait. What lies he told? But Ryan Garcia is the victim, the dude that got caught cheating. It's almost in the same realm as if a drunk driver accidentally takes somebody's life and they're mad at the victim or the victim's family for calling out the person that was drunk. Like, make that make sense. Please explain that to me, how logically you guys are upset at Devin Haney. Like I said, where's the videos saying that David Benavides is acting soft or he doesn't have confidence or skills pay the bills? Why is he worried about drug testing with David Morrell? Oh, well, David Morrell has been accused of this. Ryan Garcia was accused of using PEDs by Tank's house nigga ass. Now, it's funny, Ryan Garcia is clean and he didn't cheat Devin Haney, but Tank put stipulation after stipulation in his contract with Ryan Garcia. But he accused Ryan Garcia of being on PEDs. But you sitting up there caping for Ryan Garcia. How do you know he didn't cheat? You saying, we already know that Tank can't put a sentence together. We already know that Tank, talks as if he's reading the script. We already know that Tank spelled cat with a K. We already know he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Then you got dudes taking pictures with Ryan Garcia, black dudes, black fighters. Ryan Garcia ain't that important to boxing. A dude that's never won any type of championship in his life. And you got dudes taking pictures. They ain't listen. If Ryan Garcia asked to take a picture with me, I would put smush face him. And you know who these dudes are. Oh, I don't want to do VADA testing anymore. They better be careful. They better be careful. Now everybody's wondering, oh, well, how much money is Margaret Goodwin making off VADA? Oh, they're paying people to take VADA. Like, bro, stop it. Do you want to get sued again, Ryan? You got at least 3 lawsuits against you already. At the end of the day, the biggest coward is Ryan Garcia. And he's showing me that he don't believe in himself. He was the one that said, oh, well, I can beat him again. I'm willing to take 24-hour drug test, or they can test me anytime. Well, what happened with that? Why all of a sudden when Devin enrolls in 24-hour testing, all of a sudden you reject it? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Please explain that to me, Lion Ryan. Please explain that to me. It's dangerous how bad Ryan Garcia lies. It's alarming. It's disturbing. And then, Ryan Garcia's flunkies, he has flunkies that harasses certain channels when you say something about him. Because see, the thing is with me, I'm not no Ryan Garcia nut hugger. And anybody knows that have followed my channel over the years, anybody that tested positive for PEDs, whether they was black, white, I reported it. And I said, if this is true, not a good look. I got on Conor Ben when he tested positive, I said something about Alicia Baumgardner, other people. And then the thing is, we talking about Ryan Garcia. But people want to talk about people that tested positive from yesteryear. That ain't got nothing to do with the current. We talking about the current. We talking about the laugher. We ain't talking about those dudes. We already spoke on that. We talking about Ryan Garcia. We talking about all the every type of way. Ryan Garcia tried to circumvent every type of way he could find to try to maneuver his way out of what he did, in which he blatantly cheated. He didn't try to come up with every elaborate lie that you could think of. It's just like what Idris Elba told T.I. and Takers. T.I.'s character had an issue with the dudes because basically they left him hanging in jail. But they came to agreement. No contact. And like dude told him, he said, hey man, you got caught. You knew the rules. You get out of jail and you on a revenge binge. But you knew the rules, dude. You got caught. You knew, everybody came to agreement. So now all of a sudden you feeling some kind of way. You bothered by it. So you want to mess up the whole operation. So now you come out seeking revenge because you can't handle the fact that you got caught. Like he told him, you got caught. You got caught. Ryan, you got caught, dude. Own up to it. Be a man. Be a man, dude. Be a man. You got caught. And then you tried to lie about it. Every lie that you tried to tell, it blew up in your face. I'm going to tell y'all right now, Ryan Garcia going to settle. He going to settle out of court. I promise you he going to settle out of court. Or he going to say, okay, well, if you drop the lawsuit, I'll fight you and I'll take random drug tests. At this point, I wouldn't trust Ryan Garcia no further than I could throw him. But I think Ryan Garcia going to settle. He just further implicating himself. He's further showing his guilt. It's not no speculation. We can't say allegedly because he tested positive. He's just further showing that he knew what he did and he tried to get away with it. He had that IV because he was trying to flush that stuff out of his system. That's all this is about. He got caught. He was trying to flush it out of his system. Keep in mind, they found two banned substances in his system. One was kind of inconclusive, but they definitely found the ostarine. And he didn't have a small amount. He had like 60 times the normal amount that would be considered a normal amount. Ostarine is banned in the United States. It's a clearly banned substance. Look it up. Okay? He just was lying. And I'm trying to figure out how could anybody respect somebody like that? At the end of the day, boxing is a dangerous sport as it is. And that's why Devin Haney is claiming assault. At the end of the day, nobody cares what you nobodies and you P-body and you P-brain morons think about Devin suing, because at the end of the day, you would have did the same thing. You ain't the one that was in there taking punches. You already taking a risk when you become a professional boxer. All it takes is one punch and you could possibly be out of here. The last thing you need is somebody enhancing their punches by either putting something in their gloves or basically taking a banned substance to give you extra power. And then you got all these boxers trying to defend Ryan Garcia. The sad part about it is it's the black ones. No, I'm not going to sit up here and defend Ryan Garcia to get views. I'm not going to defend and I'm not going to cape for a racist and a terrorist who made terrorist threats. So I'm just keeping it a buck. Ryan Garcia then showed you his hand. He is guilty of sin. There's nothing to talk about. He's full of shit. He's just showing that he's guilty. He's just showing that he intentionally put something in his system. Which means when he's not training, he's probably using something. I've been doing this for a minute. And I found it funny. All these dudes that was talking about skills, pay the bills, and all this stuff. You had Regis Prograis sitting up there talking about, oh, I don't know if the other guy took PEDs, or took drug tests. I'm concerned about this. I just want to make sure. But this is the same dude that said skills, pay the bills and stuff. David Benavidez was talking about he was concerned about David Morrell. I didn't see no videos going in on him saying, well, he should have the skills and PD shouldn't matter, but all of a sudden PD should matter, should matter to David Benavidez, but it shouldn't matter to, Devin Haney. I guess that's sort of like a backhand compliment saying that black fighters are so good that, and so skillful, they should be able to beat pretty much any fighter, whether they on PEDs or not. PEDs are not guaranteed to help you win, but at the same time, they could better your chances. But at the same time, what if the dude on PEDs land that one punch to the equilibrium, to the jaw, to the neck or something, and do some permanent damage? And then he tests positive for PEDs. Now you and the dude, let's just say the dude dies. Now you possibly looking at a murder charge. Let me explain something to you why Devin Haney is talking about assault and battery. Because Ryan Garcia has something in the system. In case you guys don't know, I don't know if you remember, this fight was it was a while ago. It probably was at least 20 years ago. I forgot what the two fighters' names was, but unfortunately, the dude ended up doing, taking out Max Kellerman's brother. Rest in peace to his brother. But one of the fighters, after the fight was over, he had lost the fight, and he hit the dude in his face and broke his jaw. One of the most shameful acts I had ever seen. And technically, after the fight is over, that's assault. Just like we know what Panama Lewis did. That's why they call it assault in the ring. So Devin Haney isn't too far off base. There's something to that. See, you're talking to a dude that's been watching boxing for over 40 years. I know my boxing. Okay? When Panama Lewis took the pad, and he did it. Panama Lewis, he did it. When he took the pad out, when he messed with those gloves, he did damage to that dude. And if I'm not mistaken, that dude ended up committing suicide. I forgot what the dude's name is. I think you can watch it on YouTube. It's called Assault in the Ring. So Devin Haney isn't too far off. At the end of the day, the real reason why they don't like the lawsuit, because it opens up and It asks questions about the integrity of the sport and possibly some underhanded stuff going on behind the scenes. That's what this is all about. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, Billy Collins Jr. Unfortunately, he committed suicide, but he was damaged. In Panama Lewis, rightfully so, he went to jail. And then Margarito, we already know what Margarito did because he got caught. No, he didn't get caught. And then people keep saying, well, Miguel Cotto, he ran it back with Margarito. Well, here's the thing, though. Margarito didn't get caught in the fight with Miguel Cotto. We suspected he used that stuff in that fight with Miguel Cotto. He got caught trying to do it against Sugar Shane Mosley. But here, Devin Haney is trying to run it back. Yeah, Panama Lewis was allowed to train, but he lost his license to be ringside. And rightfully so. And the issue that I had with Panama Lewis, he never took ownership of it. He did it. And he never apologized to Billy Collins Jr. neither, or to his father. He never did it. He never did it. So for y'all that's sitting up here thinking that I'm protecting Devin Haney because he black, no, I'm just saying it and talking about it because it's the right thing to do. Because I'm talking about what should happen. And Panama Lewis was black, but he did it. He did it. And he never took ownership of it. And that's what pissed me off. Dude, you went to jail for it. You were banned. Went to his grave. Not apologizing to Billy Collins Jr. and to his team. So I'm just saying. Devin has a case, and what he's doing is not unusual. It's just that people try to pretend that it's unusual. Because to be honest with you, Devin Haney is cutting Ryan Garcia some slack by just suing him. Ryan Garcia tested positive. He could pursue criminal charges against Ryan Garcia. To me, he letting him off the hook by filing a lawsuit against, like I said. And Ryan Garcia, to me, he just further showing his guilt. That's it. That's all. But anyway, you dudes, I got to get ready to go to the gym, finna get my hour workout in. Appreciate y'all being here. But we'll be back with more later on.